Welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about the top agenda items for the board chair of the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce. My guest is the board chair of the California Hispanic Chamber, Kenneth Macias. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the board. 65 member chambers, I understand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, actually it's approximately 65 member chambers throughout California. We are the lead organization. Our bylaws actually include all the chambers, and we are pleased over the years to represent Hispanic business in California.
What are the biggest problems that Hispanic businesses face that you can help them with?
You know, they've been kicked around for several years. There's nothing new, but you know, access to capital, just getting a chance to get jobs in the procurement area. They call it the procurement area, but just getting a chance to get a contract. And then also, you know, there's a lot of legislation going around regarding healthcare, and so our chamber of businesses, you know, are concerned about their employees too.
Well, let's talk about healthcare since you mentioned it. There has been some criticism recently, actually a great deal of criticism, that the outreach perhaps into the Latino community is not what it should be in terms of signing people up under Covered California, the Affordable Care Act here in California. Only 20% of enrollees are Latino, and the Latinos make up nearly half of all the uninsured in California. So what's going wrong here?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Steve, because you know our board is very concerned about that. And so we're so much concerned that when Covered California came out and we're looking for partners to help them in their efforts in getting small businesses and people that are not covered, they came to our chamber. And we have a foundation, and we actually got a contract. And I'm pleased to tell you that our foundation and our professional people in our organization exceed the numbers that we're required. So we're looking forward to having a conversation with Covered California to tell them how we do it, and hopefully we can help improve the numbers throughout California.
The problems are really huge. I mean, at least the accusations, not enough bilingual customer service representatives, which is so important. You'd think they'd think of that in advance. Yes,
you would. And I can only talk about our program, and all of our professionals are bilingual. All of them connect. We have, through our chamber network, we have the natural venues for Covered California to reach through us those people that aren't covered. So maybe that's the reason for our success, and maybe we can share that with them.
So it's somewhat decentralized. I mean, all of your 65 chambers are then fanning out in their communities to try to sign folks up.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I think you probably do have some success stories to share with the rest of Covered California. Getting back to the sort of the general general ideas about the chamber. You mentioned procurement. I mean, we have high-speed rail, which has some difficulties, but they are moving forward. Things like that, the large infrastructure projects, are the small Latino businesses just not getting a cut of that?
Well, you know, I'm glad you mentioned that too, because why do we have a separate Hispanic Chamber of Commerce? Well, the regular
self-defense.
Yeah, right? Self-defense. The regular chambers aren't looking out after our chambers and our chamber businesses. So we've created this separate Hispanic Chamber, and it's been there for over 35 years. And what we do is we're looking out for us. Now, it just so happens, it depends on the industry. The utilities industry has a good track record reaching out to us. We'd like to see a better track record when it comes to that high rail system, and we've got a number of members that can really help in that effort in getting that thing built.
All right, well, we're out of time, but Ken Macias, thank you very much for coming by and talking about the Hispanic Chambers. We appreciate it.
It's been my pleasure, and it's good seeing you in person finally.
All right, and thanks to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. We'll see you next time.